The Apple MacBook Pro 2022 may be dominating tech headlines due to the M2 chip, which promises greater performance, but it doesn't necessarily make it the better notebook available at the moment. The Samsung Galaxy Book2 Pro is undoubtedly one of its key rivals, and in this video, we compare the products to find out which one is undisputed. Let's get started. Storage. The Apple MacBook Pro 2 and the Samsung Galaxy are preferred for heavy tasks, such as gaming and editing. Therefore, one key quality that needs to be explored is their storage capacity. In terms of storage options, the Apple MacBook offers more than their Samsung competitors. The MacBook has 256GB, 512GB, 1024GB, and 2048GB storage options. On the other hand, the Samsung version only has the 256GB and 512GB models. Such differences exist in the RAM also, and we will delve deeper into that very soon. Aside from the differences in the storage options, both brands share the same SSD M2 drive, which is regarded as an upgrade from the HDD. Battery and display. Since the two batteries of the Apple MacBook Pro 2 and the Samsung Galaxy Book2 Pro are made up of two different elements, they are bound to be some differences. For Samsung, their battery comes from the Li-ion group and has a capacity of 63 watt-hours, while the Apple MacBook is from the LiPo with a capacity of 58.2 watt-hours. Generally, lithium-ion batteries last longer than lithium polymer batteries, which indicates that the Samsung brand might be slightly better than the MacBook. However, despite the differences in capacity, both products have some similar features. Firstly, both batteries are not replaceable, which is bad news for most people. Again, they offer fast charging features, although Samsung charges a bit quicker than the MacBook. The Samsung can have a complete charge within 2 hours and 5 minutes, while the MacBook can do that within 2 hours and 30 minutes. The Samsung also has a lighter adapter weight of 165 grams compared to the MacBook with 274 grams. Moving on to the display, both products have 13.3-inch models, with the Samsung Galaxy Book2 Pro having the OLED screen and the MacBook having the IPS LCD screen. There are no differences, however, in their refresh rate of 60 Hz and their brightness of 50 nits. However, the Apple MacBook Pro 2022 has a slight edge in aspect ratio with 16:10 compared to Samsung's 16:9. Apple still beats Samsung in terms of resolution, with 2560 by 1600 to Samsung's 1920 by 1080. None of the two products has a touchscreen. This channel provides the latest Samsung news, from mobile phones to televisions and laptops. You can subscribe now to ensure you don't miss any updates. RAM and processor. Both brands have improved their current processors as they look to serve their best on their respective products. For Apple, there has been an upgrade from the M1 chip to the M2 chip. Although the M1 chip was considerably good and ideal for the performance for heavy tasks, the M2 version outscores it in terms of performance. This is emphasized by Johnny Srouji, Apple's Senior Vice President of Hardware Technologies, when he says, M2 starts the second generation of M-series chips and goes beyond the remarkable features of M1. In fact, to put it into context, the M2 chip is about 18% faster than the M1 chip. On the side of Samsung, if they are currently using the 12th gen Intel Core i5-1235U. Like the M2, this is one of the most powerful processors and powers other machines such as the Lenovo IdeaPad. The 12th gen Intel Core i5-1235U comes with about 10 cores or independent processing units and a max turbo frequency of 4.40 GHz, enabling it to function properly. In terms of cache space, Apple has the upper hand with a 16 MB cache, while the Samsung has a 12 MB cache. In terms of RAM, Apple provides various options as it does with its storage. Unlike Samsung, having only the 8GB RAM model, Apple MacBook has 8GB, 16GB, and 24GB models. Again, the Apple MacBook beats the Samsung Book when it comes to the RAM clock speed, as it can clock up to about 4266 MHz compared to Samsung's 3200 MHz. Connectivity and sound. While the Apple MacBook edges out the Samsung Galaxy Book2 Pro in terms of display resolution, the latter presents a better webcam resolution. The Samsung comes with a webcam resolution of 1920 by 1080 as compared to the MacBook's 1280 by 720.
With it.
I want to go with it, but I definitely can't do that.
You can totally do this.
Both share similarities because they present the fingerprint options and have their webcam above the display. In terms of sound, both have the right and left stereo sound with two distinct channels, popularly known as 2.0. This means they can produce some quality sounds. In addition, they also have the Dolby Atmos, which helps to expand on existing surround sound systems by adding height channels, allowing sounds to be interpreted as three-dimensional objects. The significant difference, however, is in the loudness. While the Samsung Galaxy Book2 Pro can be as loud as 71.1 decibels, the MacBook can go up to 81.9 decibels. In terms of input, the MacBook comes with 3 strong microphones, while its counterpart comes with 2. The Apple MacBook Pro 2022 and the Samsung Galaxy Book2 Pro have their strengths and weaknesses, and the ball lies in your court now to choose the best. However, if you are interested in getting an iPad in addition to them, we have some ideas. Watch our next video to find out which of the Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 Plus and the Apple iPad Pro 2022 is worth your money. I hope you enjoy this, and I will see you in the next video.